Seeing as you know what I'm going to do before I do it, mind telling me why I'm helping you, Mr. Mysterio?
Ooh, I love it, Gia.
Maybe he's used to trying on different emotions like hats off a rack, because the matinee idol's expression slides without friction into barely controlled rage.
Hey everybody, Old Man Alchemist back with another raw and wiggling episode in our playthrough of Aether and Iron. Okay, we finally got past General Eli the other day. Oh, we got our Eli's Bane Steam achievement. Under 30% of players have gotten that, which is not good because that means under 30% have completed the first act or campaign or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, that's a blocker. I got really frustrated with him, but in reviewing my play footage, learned a lot and can definitely play smarter. There was some times where if I had done some things differently, used some abilities that I just didn't use, and also the warning conditions of the road, took a lot of damage and stuff for no reason. But it is what it is, and now we're going to follow Crest to the lighthouse. So let's... Oh, wait a second. Did we? What do we have in our inventory? Yeah, look at this. This thing is like jack full of stuff that. Oh, and what is this? Medium storage box. Okay, I want to keep this. I can't put it on, but. Actually, I could put it on her vehicle, I think. That would be a good idea. Unfortunately, I don't have any more, I should put this shotgun on, what's in Gia's car. I think I am. So before we go, Cress is driving the flatbread. And we can put that there. We don't have any. Okay. So Cress is definitely going to be our healer. I wasn't doing her exactly right. What was I? Oh yeah, shotgun. Machine gun. That does 4. But the shotgun does 5. Now, I kind of like the idea of it. Now it's, it's short range. But both of these guys, and if I've got a power up by Cress, oh yeah, I'm doing some damage. And now I hope there's a way to get something a little better as far as my weight for my vehicle. We'll see. We'll see. But let's go ahead and meet Cress. We are outfitted and ready to go. Where are we going? I think the lighthouse must be... Oh, here's the lighthouse. Interesting. Okay. Oh.
Smoke and shadows fill a room of maps, radios, and pneumatic tubes. But in the jumble of business, everything still points to a single figure coolly leaning against the far wall.
You wanted to know who my sponsor is? Gia, I'd like to introduce you to the underground.
Dun, dun, dun.
The figure steps forward, tall and confident, his voice pouring through the haze like a steady stream of olive oil from a broken cask.
Name's Apollo Diamond. And darling, we have a lot to talk about.
Apollo Diamond? Okay. Mission complete. So curtain call. We got 300 and we leveled up. That's a beautiful thing. And I just took it as being complete yesterday when we killed Eli. I mean, guys, I'm not lying. That took me 12 attempts, like 3 or 4 the first day, 3 or 4 attempts before the 3 or 4 or 5 attempts that you saw in the second video. Yeah, I was cussing and frustrated. Okay, let's see, what do we got here? Completed. Yeah, curtain call is done. So I guess he's going to give us some stuff, but let's see what Mr. Apollo has to say. Figures, an actor would be pretty good at hiding in plain sight. Renowned star of the stage and screen, Apollo Diamond is an international playboy and fashion icon. As it happens, he's also leading a double life as a crusader against corruption and injustice. Without his influence, the underground would never have found a foothold in White Street or had the resources to investigate the threat posed by the well. Okay. Let's take a look around. Baron photos.
In the comics, the cops always have photos of the dastardly perps they're chasing pinned to a corkboard. Here, the hunters aren't lawmen, and the targets aren't slab-jawed gangsters with names like Jimmy the Shark. They're the actual barons of our own city. Radio consoles sporting complex buttons, dials, and wires indicate the underground spent some serious coin on communications. Makes sense a secret rebel faction would have lines of clandestine contact throughout the city.
Okay. We only get those 3 things. And I'll worry about the level up after we talk to him.
You've been a very busy little bee, and we've been paying close attention. Your little rendezvous with the madrigals, for instance. Personally, I wouldn't have let any of those cockroaches leave that warehouse alive. You may come to regret that choice.
Yeah, okay, I guess we could have killed them, but damn.
What? You been keeping tabs on me?
There's White Street's quartermaster, of course. Walking free, thanks to you. We can manage him, but nobody in this city is innocent, sweetheart. You'd better learn that.
I don't think you could get away with language like that today. I mean, do I want some dude talking to my daughter, calling her sweetheart and busy little... yeah. But 1930s New York, this is the way it was, and let us not impose our modern standards on folk in the past, because they weren't aware of it. And when I was growing up, that was just standard language, man. 1960s.
Chris, you've been telling this guy everything, haven't you?
Miss Carter told us how you saved this Needles fellow at the General's Gala. Friends stick together. We appreciate that kind of loyalty.
Right. Well, pleasure's mine and all that, but just so you know, I don't like being watched.
Yeah, you tell him, Gia.
Oh, comes with the job. You already know my associate, old Iron Hand here.
Nice to see you again. I'm glad you and Cressa are both safe.
Sam Lowe seems more tense than when I first met him, as though standing next to a movie star makes him uncomfortable. Or maybe it's something entirely different.
Let's see. Well, let's see. We got to roll a 7 or higher. Come on, baby. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me now. One more. All right.
No, it goes deeper than that. It's in the lines of their bodies, the energy they project into this cramped space. These men are like oil and water, fundamentally opposed.
That's a good observation, Gia. Something for us to work with in the future.
Diamond fidgets like a caged animal. Low is rooted to the spot like a load-bearing beam. These two are a powder keg. All they need is a spark.
Glad you could make it, Gia. You didn't have to help Maria and Alex, but you did. Thank you. They didn't have enough money for a traditional memorial, but we made do.
I squirm in discomfort at the mention of the recently departed Aetherians. I don't like it when things get too personal. Ironhand is oblivious, steaming on ahead like a freight train.
The Free Home welcomed back all its lost children thanks to you. We owe you a debt, and we'll find a way to pay it.
How about some scrap metal, man? I could use like 300 of that. I would have taken 300 scrap metal over $300 right now. And that's the truth. So somebody give me some damn scrap so I can repair my damn vehicles without having to spend my repair kits. It's frustrating.
I don't know what to say. Who would?
I remember our last conversation in the Free Home. You backed up Cress, which means you're loyal to your friends. That's good.
Okay, so you're a political group or something. I assume you didn't invite me to your secret hideout for a round of cribbage.
Oh, you assume correctly, sweetheart. And you'd better hope this little chat goes well.
Are you threatening me, bitch?
Apollo, come on. I told you, she's legit.
Why don't we just put a bullet in his head right now? I mean, you talking shit after what I just went through? Do you know how difficult it was to get rid of Eli? If they gave me an option to shoot you right now because of what you just said, I'd put one right between your eyes. Fuck you.
I believe you, Cress, as does Apollo, or he wouldn't have come. However, before we move forward, there are things we must first discuss.
You killed the general. That's a good start. Wins you some points with this crowd.
Let's keep quiet.
I'm not about to give these mooks the satisfaction of a confession. Last time I checked, you go to church for those. I stay mum, and Apollo shrugs.
Well, regardless, Tillinghast was just the beginning. We've got bigger fish to fry.
With a showman's grace, Apollo gestures to a map of the barony called Dreamland, where a photograph of an elegant, sharp-eyed elderly woman is pinned. Her face is framed by newspaper cutouts and tabloid headlines.
I take it you're familiar with Marm Weiss?
No, actually, I'm not.
I don't really keep up with celebrity news. I flick my gaze towards Apollo Diamond, who grins wolfishly in response.
Dreamland's a den of vice, and she's its baron. She's supported by her hand-picked squad of elite, highly trained lieutenants called the Does, and she's aggressively expanding her territory.
Huh, that's putting it mildly. She's gobbling up every bit of floating real estate she can, and damn anyone who's rude enough to live there already. She's destroying lives. We can't look the other way any longer.
All
Terrific.
right.
And what does any of this have to do with me, exactly?
Oh, don't play coy, darling. You're going to help us take her down.
And why?
You got a crystal ball hidden in that jacket somewhere?
Pardon me?
Seeing as you know what I'm going to do before I do it, mind telling me why I'm helping you, Mr. Mysterio?
Ooh, I love it, Gia.
Maybe he's used to trying on different emotions like hats off a rack, because the matinee idol's expression slides without friction into barely controlled rage.
As a matter of fact.
Ironhand senses this change in temperature and extends an arm to restrain his partner's sudden surge of passion.
We'll pay, of course. We know your services don't come free.
Damn right they don't. Who's funding this little rebellion of yours anyway? How do I know you'll make good?
I've got more money than you've ever seen in your life, sweetheart.
Ooh.
And I'm using it to fix this broken city. I'm helping people. What are you doing?
Kick him in the nuts, Gia. Ignore the jab and move on.
I stare back at the perfumed pretty boy, letting his challenge hang in the open silence. The temperature's climbing again. Cress steps in to bring it down a notch.
Gia, I've seen what you can do. We already have someone on the inside in Marm's camp, but we need your help. Plenty in it for you, too.
Consider Cress's words.
I'm surprised at her use of the word we. I look at her, standing amongst this oddball crew as if she's always been there. She really is one of them. Not for the first time, I throw away rational thought like a pair of loaded dice and go all in. Ah, hell. Fine. I'm charging double my usual rate, though.
Oh, yeah, Mama. Come on. Smack that ass. Smack that ass.
Excellent. I knew we could count on you.
Cress's smile is so small, I doubt anyone else can see it. But it shines like a speck of gold in a fast-moving creek. Fool that I am, I start to think I made the right choice.
Nah, we didn't. We're getting into something, but let's go have some fun. What is the codex saying? Mama, whatever the hell her name is. Magdalene Marm Weiss. Can't deny she's done wonders for the women of the city. Too bad it cost them everything they had. Oh, jeez. I mean, this looks like walking death, for God's sakes. Magdalene West was once a desperate orphan, scrounging for scraps alongside petty thugs and fellow urchins. But her ruthless cunning and indomitable will ensured she didn't just survive, she thrived. With a smuggling and racketeering empire rivaling even the most successful legitimate business ventures under her belt, by the time she turned 20, she cemented her position of authority in Dreamland with her does at her side. Affectionately known in her dotage as Marm, she might be beset by powerful enemies eager to scavenge from her monopoly of Lower's vice, but that's exactly where she wants to be, admired, feared, and totally in control. Okay, you get to inspect the
I
door.
swing open the door, revealing a frazzled-looking Nellie, hair and glasses askew. She spots me and her shoulders drop with exaggerated relief.
Gia! There you are. Took me ages to find you. I wanted to...
There's an awkward pin-drop silence as she realizes the room is full of strangers, all staring at her. Her eyes collect new data points from all over the room, including the barren hit list on the wall.
Uh-oh.
Hi, everyone. I'm Dr. Eleanor Reinhardt. Nellie's fine.
How the hell did you find this place?
You're Apollo Diamond. I love your movies.
Your secret's out now, 'cause this girl don't know how to shut up.
Yes, what a pleasure. Sam, we need to have a chat about security.
Gia, he's a movie star. What's a movie star doing here?
Why are you here, honey?
Kid, what are you doing here?
If I may be so bold, I'm a little concerned you all think some Baron is the most pressing problem facing us right now. In a matter of weeks, the well is going to devour the lowers, and then none of that will matter.
Wow.
This pronouncement hits the room with clanging dissonance, as incongruous with the existing mood as a sidewalk smooch interrupted by a panhandler shrieking about little green men on Mars. Sam Lowe, the soft-hearted altruist, indulges her.
Is it now? And how do you know that?
She knows her stuff, boss. She's got Heights education. If we...
This is all quite fascinating, but I think we can save the science lecture for another time.
No, we can't. Which part of this are you struggling to understand? We need to do something about the well immediately.
I want to hear what she's got to say.
Come on, let the kid talk. She knows more about this stuff than all of us put together.
Thank you, Gia.
Listen, I'm sorry, but our resources are committed elsewhere. I'm sure you're right about the well, dear, but right now, the Barons are the biggest threat to this city.
Fine. If you won't believe me, then I'll show you.
Nellie begins gathering items strewn across the table and narrating her thoughts, as though the hideout is a classroom and she's presenting an impromptu lecture. She places the flotsam onto the map in the center of the table.
This is the well, all right? And this can represent an island, and another, the lowers.
Despite the sudden oddness of this disruption, everyone is listening attentively. Little Nellie, or more accurately, Dr. Reinhardt, is in her element.
We all know the well is a concentration of gravity. This here is what you're used to, but it won't stay like this. My projections show the well rapidly increasing in size, and therefore increasing in power.
All right then, I'll bite. What does that mean?
The kid's eyes flash to me as she realizes her science speak isn't getting through to this audience. Maybe I can help.
Damn. I gotta roll a 9 or higher. That's a 41% chance. I don't see either one of these coming out. I mean, well, the other day, actually, but that was on the second video, so no sense in talking about it because I didn't post it.
Nellie grabs the edges of the map, lifting them a few inches off the tabletop. The items representing our city's floating islands remain in place.
As the well increases in intensity, its pull on everything nearby will also increase. A few days from now, it might be like this. A month from now.
She hoists the edges of the map above her head, and the islands tumble violently towards the fold in the center, crashing together and breaking. The ember of a half-smoked cigar catches on the paper, and a line of ominous smoke bleeds upward from the shattered debris.
You see? It's only getting worse. And if we don't act now, the well will destroy the lowers.
Observe everyone's reactions.
There's a pause, and then Apollo motions silently for Sam to join him. They confer in hushed voices. The kids' demonstration was harsh, but clear. And when the rebels turn back to us, it's obvious they know it too.
If you're right about this, then we can't let this lie.
All right. Say we throw out our plans and refocus everything on the word of this little jumped-up college kid. The whale's the thing, sure. What exactly are we supposed to do about it?
I'm so glad you asked. I've got just the solution. I've drawn up a blueprint for a dynamic Aether inertia subversion emitter, or DAISY for short. She'll fix the well.
Oh, wonderful. And this has all been an incredible waste of time. Thank you so much, darling. Now we have Barons to deal with. Off to work with you. Chop chop.
This dude is like somebody just like decapitate him.
Oh, I can't construct her yet. I'm missing an Aether core. A Bronson 6X-340 to be exact.
Yeah. Let me check my parts bin real quick. You think you can find Aether cores just lying around? Or some Aetherians stupid enough to crash their own island for a payday they'd never even see?
Daisy?
Sorry, run that name by me one more time.
Cute, isn't it? I tried out a few others, like Clara, short for Centripetal Lift Actuator Resonance Array, and Mouse, Mass Offset Unit for Singularity Elimination, but she just really seems like a daisy to me.
Okay, if you say so.
Tell Nellie what she's asking is nuts. No, we got to get this thing somehow or another. I mean, what are you guys? She knows more about Aether, Nellie does, than everybody. Y'all are
Press,
stupid.
take it easy.
You know what she's asking is crazy, Gia. Aether cores are what keep entire islands floating. Even if you can find one.
It'll cost a pretty penny, I know. Millions of pretty pennies. Just give the kid some air, all right? Cress throttles down, crossing her arms and raising a skeptical eyebrow.
Apollo, what do you think? Is there anyone in our network?
Oh, there's Hi-Hat Abernathy, but he's unreliable. The mistress would have been preferable, but she's dead. I suppose there's always Killmeyer.
Oh dear.
Who's that?
A power broker based in Little Germany. A baron, until Marm took everything from him. Deadly as a tiger, with some of the most powerful connections in the city. But he might just be the only person who can get his hands on an Aether core.
So, who's going to ask him?
Oh, and we have a volunteer. Thank you so much, Gia darling.
Hang on a second.
You'll meet with him and arrange a deal. He'll be putty in your hands, I'm sure of it.
Let's set some terms.
Listen, I'm nobody's errand girl. We need to set terms.
All right, then, here they are. Get it done, and we'll pay you better than any smuggling job you've ever had. Good enough?
I want to hit him with a sharp retort. Nobody tells me what to do, least of all this candy apple jerk. But we both know he's right, and the rest is just air. I decide not to waste any more of it. Yeah, good enough.
In the meantime, we'll reach out to our mole in Dreamland and gauge the situation there.
Oh, they didn't finish the voiceover. Perhaps there's still time before Marm pushes too far for us to respond.
Well, that makes 2 new recruits in one day. We've had worse. Welcome to the underground, Gia, Nellie. We're going to do great things together.
With that, he turns his attention back to his work. We stand there, fresh fodder for the cannons, dismissed without a word. I shake away my uncertainty and pull Nellie aside. Hey, I enjoyed your little demonstration. Can we talk?
Thank you. A bit crude, but I think it served it. Yes, sure. Come by the lab when you're ready.
Wow. Okay. Everybody wants something to say. Yowza, yowza, yowza. Welcome to the underworld, or underground, or what is this? Yeah, welcome to the underground. That's what we're gonna call this.
Look what the cat dragged in.
All right, White Street.
Hear anything from White Street? Her eyes listlessly follow a mote of dust, thoughts lost to a barony miles away.
Whitecaps didn't get into the free home. Poppers held them off until Eli died. Now, they're too busy fighting over that bloody throne to care about getting into a scrap with a bunch of rats. Even the quartermasters have been turning a blind eye to us. Supply situation hasn't improved much, but at least he'll let the Aetherians do what we need to, if we aren't obvious about it.
Can't imagine it's easy for anyone over there right now.
No.
It's a shame we can't get back there.
How are you doing, Cress?
Exactly how long are you planning on mother henning me?
Okay.
That depends. Is there anything I gotta worry about?
Well, Nosy, since you asked, I'm doing better. I can hold a wrench, and I'm focused enough to keep my eyes on the road.
Good, because we gonna be going out pretty soon.
Helps we got bigger things to worry about than Eli, thanks to you and your client putting a spotlight on the well. See you soon.
Hello, darling.
All right, more information on the underground.
What kind of outfit am I joining here exactly?
Could you be more specific, please?
Come on, Hollywood. No offense, but you're a phony. Is this the real deal or just another dog and pony show to you? I'll give him credit. He takes my jab like a champ, swaying only slightly at my sudden rudeness. His smile is nicely composed, but when he answers, there's fire in his voice.
Oh, it's very real, Gia, darling. To me and to everyone here. Someday I'll take you to dinner and tell you all about it.
Only if you're paying.
It's a deal.
Why you trust me?
Why me, huh?
I'm sorry.
Why throw in your lot with me? You don't even know me, pal. I could turn tail and rat you out the moment I walk out that door.
Are you going to?
I stare at him, trying to see past the well-moisturized facade into the beating heart beneath. He's doing the same to me. After a tense string of moments, our locked horns finally separate, and he smiles.
Didn't think so, darling.
Why Killmayer is the only one?
Isn't there someplace else we could find an Aether core for the kid?
Not that I'm aware of. If the problem's as urgent as she claims, we don't have time to root around anyhow.
How would Killmeyer have gotten his hands on one?
You know what they say, sweetheart. Hows and whys are just tears and sighs. Let the worrywarts sweat over that. You and I are more about action. Am I right?
You're not wrong.
See you soon.
And one more person.
Oh, hello.
More information on the underground.
What can you tell me about the underground?
Not much you couldn't figure out for yourself, I'm sure. It's a fledgling organization, but a crucial one. If nothing else, it works as leverage for my more, formal negotiations.
Can't be cheap.
Well, funding isn't the issue. Security is. Especially after today.
Don't worry about the little doctor. She's one of the good ones.
If she's with you, then I'm sure she is.
All right, why do you trust me?
Why are you trusting me, Sam?
Cressa's vote counts for a lot with me. And I saw how you handled our people at the tomb. Nobody sticks their neck out like that in the lowers. Not unless there's profit in it.
You think I'm only in it for the money?
You tell me, young lady.
His gaze isn't accusing. It's patient and kind, like a leathery old tortoise's. He doesn't need to tell me there's more to gain than money. I can read that, and a lot more from his eyes alone. We'll see.
Killmeyer.
Are you sure Killmeyer is our only option for this Aether core?
He's an unpleasant fellow. Difficult to negotiate with, and easily distracted. But we play the hand we're dealt. I do believe he'll have the access we need.
You've had to negotiate with him before?
Briefly. We were trying to stem his overuse of terriers. The talks did not go well. Well, the Undercity League is no longer welcome. But I do still get word from the Aethenians on occasion.
And?
Not much has changed, I'm afraid. Good luck out there.
Okay. Let's see. Killmayer. Ooh, this is just a big, juicy mofo. This one's bite is worse than his bark, and his bark strikes like sauerkraut. Wow, ew, nasty. Balthazar Killmayer makes a show of being above the fray, but in reality, he's still a street enforcer who grew up fighting for scraps. His rapacious and bellicose nature quickly overshadows his thin facade of sophistication, and he leans on violence as a mechanism of control because it's the one thing he has a real talent for. Above all, he hates Mom Weiss, both for refusing to embrace what he views as her place in the natural order and for having the audacity to overshadow him. Okay, so that's probably a way to work both of them. Mom Weiss, yeah, that's the death-looking lady. Okay, here we go. All right, let's look at what do we want to look at? But she's not doing healing. When you heal a vehicle, okay, that's Tess. For each round that you avoid taking damage, gain +1 damage to all light weapons. Resets when hit. This might be a good thing. But I kind of like gain +1 AP for every 3 HP of max health. Missing from max health. What's this? That would be good. Once per combat. Wow. Light weapons. Okay, I kind of like that. Okay, yeah. Smooth. Okay, this is the way we're going. Okay, yeah. Let's get some Aether drained and Aether voids on these mofos. That's what I'm talking. And now Cress. What is this? That's Ram. She's already got that. Allied vehicles next to this get hastened. Okay, I think yeah, mass repair. I kind of like that. Okay, let's walk her down. Brainiac. Okay. This is a good one to get for her too. Or maybe the tank guy is probably somewhere in there. And his ramming would be good. But okay, I'm happy with where we're at, and welcome to the Underground is done. So we're going to end this one here. Hey guys, if you've been enjoying our playthrough and want to stay abreast of everything we're doing on the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Do me a great favor, crush that like button also, and finally, leave me some comments. Let me know what you're playing, what you're looking forward to, or just what's going on with you. Until next time, this is Old Man Alchemist saying stay cool and peace.